Leanne, Adelaide, and just going to show you how, even if you only have a few minutes spare to spend in your garden, that if you can pick out a couple of the big jobs, by that I don't mean big as in hard, but the ones where you're going to get the most impact, then you can actually make a difference to how the garden looks. So today I've targeted this rudbeckia here. It's got quite a few stems that are falling over. As you can see, it's over there, and just a bit of a tidy up, a few brown leaves, etc. And the other big job, but it's not difficult, is this clump, or there's several clumps here, for separate clumps of the canna lily, and this one is called Marie Nagel. So you've still got some lovely flowers and more flower heads coming on, but really needs a good tidy up. So let's get to work, and you'll find that this will take hardly any time at all. Now that didn't take long at all. It was about 1.5 minutes, and as you can see, you've still got some nice flowers there. A lot of brown, spent flowers cut off, and you can see some flower heads coming on as well. So that's a nice quick little job. Now we'll go over to the rudbeckia, give that a bit of a tidy up, and again, only looking for a very quick job, so anything that you can do in 5 minutes just to give the garden just a tiny bit of a spruce up. So left with a little bunch of flowers I could put inside, and that looks a lot tidier. Got rid of most of those brown leaves, which made it look a lot worse than it really was. So that job took a little bit longer, but you could do that one job in the morning, one in the afternoon, when you just got an ad break or something on TV. Simple as that. How much better does that look? I'll show you now what I did with the rudbeckia flowers I cut off. I've thrown them in here. I've grown a lysimachia in there, and you can probably see just a little bit of the green growth coming up just here. And I've just thrown them in there. There's a fair bit of water in there, and coir peat. That will probably only last half a day or so. I just think it looks whimsical in the garden, and why waste those flower heads when you can enjoy them from inside the kitchen when you're looking out into the garden. So there you go, don't waste anything. You can always find a use for something, even if it's only going to be very temporary. Oh, this is my little take here, down below, little shell lined area. We live not that far from the beach, so it's kind of echoing our beachy lifestyle. And what I've been doing lately is just grabbing like 2 or 3 shells, or sometimes 4 or 5 each time we go down for a walk, and just plonking them along here. So generally the bigger ones, colourful ones, or ones that are almost pure white, and that gives a nice little contrast. I have got one grey one in there, you can see there, but that doesn't really stand out against that grey concrete, so looking for a bit of colour contrast. So I like to do lots of sort of whimsical kind of, I don't know, almost childlike things, bring out the inner child in myself. Just to enjoy looking at stuff like that. Kind of just puts a smile on your face, something a bit quirky and different. And that's it from Leanne in Adelaide.